Hello there. Today we are going to be talking about a critical and often overlooked part of the electoral process, ensuring that the voters get the correct ballot style for them. The voters' assigned ballot style is determined by what jurisdiction they are in. School districts, fire districts. This determines which issues the voter is eligible to vote on based on where they live. Making sure the voter gets the correct ballot style is one of the most important jobs entrusted to a poll worker. Every year in Missouri, we have many elections that are won or lost by very small margins. In close elections such as these, if too many voters get the wrong ballot styles, then the entire election has to be redone. The process actually begins the day before the election is held. One of the judges will go to pick up the ballots and work alongside a member of the county clerk's staff to ensure that the ballot bag has the proper packs of ballots for their polling place. As they check each pack of 100 ballots, they will note the style and serial number for every one. This is very important because the judge that performs this task is responsible for ensuring that their bag contains the proper ballots for their polling place before it is sealed for delivery. On election morning, every judge should check to see how many ballot styles they need to have on hand. Early on in the red manual, the code sheet can be found. This page of the manual will let poll workers know just how many ballot styles are required at their polling places. If you have one style, it will say so. If you have 2, 4, 5, 9, or even 12 styles, this page of the red manual will let you know. Poll workers will then separate their ballots by style using the labeled ballot rack. This will cut down on confusion and help to ensure that each voter gets their proper ballot style. But how do you know which ballot style each voter should receive? Poll workers will process each voter using the electronic poll book, and a label will print out with their information. When the voter approaches the ballot distribution table, at least 2 poll workers of different political parties will process them. They are each responsible for checking the label printed at the electronic poll book and using this information, selecting the proper ballot style for each individual voter. Once they have verified that the voter has the correct style of ballot for them, the poll workers will each initial the ballot. Each voter will then sign the poll book in the designated spot near their label. Then poll workers place it in a blue secrecy sleeve before handing it to the voter. Poll workers should make sure they instruct every voter on how to fill out their ballot before sending them to the voting booth. Every year in Missouri, we have elections that end in ties or, even more frequently, are won by just 1 or 2 votes. With margins like that, taking care to ensure that each voter has the proper ballot style for them will help make certain that everyone gets to vote on the issues that pertain to their jurisdictions, and ultimately will help to maintain the accuracy and integrity of our elections. Thank you for putting forth your time and effort to help us operate our polling places and for being a part of the electoral process. Following these simple guidelines can help us to ensure that every election is one that everyone can be proud of.
The voice coming chanting and the fog was lifting. This land was made